Welcome to another real-time trade. In this video, I'll discuss several ways to manage the trade to empower you to design a trade management model that suits your unique mental wiring. This is the stuff of the real game. Now let's join the trade in progress. Hey guys, Czar here. Hope all is well. Checking in on you. Here we go, guys. We've had a lockout rally all morning. I've had no trades today whatsoever. No setups equals no trades, but we're getting a flipping candle here on the 30-minute. It's a new candle. It's only 5 or 6 minutes old. And I'm waiting for a break of structure here on the 1-minute chart. Let me show you the three sisters, shall I? This is the 1-minute three sisters. You can see that the Dow has blown through and stayed above 2.5 standard deviations, so very strong here. We are below 2.5 on the S&P, pardon me. And of course the NASDAQ on the left-hand side, the one that I'm looking at in particular, the weakest of the three here today, was actually down sharply, is now actually up for the day. It was down 1.5% at one point, way back here. You see this big drop here early this morning during the London session, and then again continuing in the New York session for the first little while at the very least. And so I'm watching this now, guys. I'm going to see if anything shows up here. I'll put you on pause and cut out any dead air, non-teaching moments, sideways grinding action, things like that. Keep this video nice and tight. But we are tapping an important resistance zone from yesterday from today, earlier today in London. Early London session, fairly strong rally for that session, right? And then rejected down harshly for the remainder of the European session prior to the New York opening. The reason I say that is because the European session only closed 30 minutes ago, and so it continues here, but overlapping with the U.S. Hope that makes sense. That's the NASDAQ. S&P also tapping key zones here, this time from yesterday. You see that there? And then what I'm going to do is delete this one and keep it nice and clean, but unbroken rally here all the way up on the 30-minute chart all morning. And then of course the NASDAQ again tapping zones, and then the Dow, let's take a look, have also tapped and penetrated a zone, kind of in no man's land right now. See this big gap here going back many days, and looking like it wants to reverse a little bit here, maybe pause, who knows, but we'll keep an eye on that as well. But watching the NASDAQ in particular, see if we get a breakdown here. May in fact take a short for an afternoon or twilight zone VWAP reversion trade, and if it cooperates, we'll see. I'll put you on pause and bring you back. All right, guys, looking for a short right here, breaking below, sell stop order right there, guys. Stop at the top. Seeking 1 hour's primary target, 2 hours ultimate target. VWAP reversion trade, zone reversal trade, kind of a hybrid 2-in-1. The entry is VWAP reversion. You can see we haven't broken the prior candle low on the 30-minute chart yet, which I typically like to do if I'm doing a pure zone reversal trade. So this has very much a VWAP reversion feel to it. You can see it in here, through here, with confluence of the other two sisters. So this is a live order. I'm not in the trade yet. It is a sell stop order or stop sell order. Stop to enter. And we're back, guys. You can see I've been triggered in here. I was actually just answering some questions from members of my Telegram group, and then noticed that I was entered. And so here we go. I'm short the Dow. The coin has been tossed. First trade of the day. It's been a long day of sitting and watching. As you can see, this lockout rally here, all the way up. Not just in the Dow, but in the S&P and the NASDAQ as well. I'll put you on pause and we'll see this thing play out. Either I'll be taken out at a 1 hour loss, or I'll hit one or more of these targets. We'll see. And target 1 has been hit. You can see we finally ground our way down here, and of course we've just also broken the prior candle low here on the 30-minute chart. That's what you want to see for this zone reversal to continue and the VWAP reversion to continue. Again, the basis for this trade, there's the VWAP reversion making its way back down. Doesn't mean it's going to get all the way here, but this is what we often see during and after the twilight zone. It's now 116, so we've come out of that, the meat of the twilight zone, if you will, where more volume and volatility comes into the market. In this case, positive volatility. It's the kind we want to see, but it means movement. I'll put you back on pause. By the way, the 1 hour all or nothing trader has now exited the trade with full profitability. The 1.5 and 2 hour all or nothing trader are still sitting here, and of course the 2 hour or 1.5 hour trader moved stop to break even at 1 hour has now moved their stop to break even, having tapped 1 hour. Hopefully that makes sense. Just monitoring monitoring 4 different models of trade management here, so that you can fit yourself in and see, hey, what works for me, or what combination of elements works best for me. And that's why I'm doing this the way that I'm doing it. Back on pause. And target 2 has been hit, guys, 1.5 hour. And so the 1.5 hour all or nothing trader has exited the trade with full profitability. And the rest are just hanging around, waiting to see what happens from here. We will continue to monitor the situation. And we're done, guys. 144 points, 2R all or nothing trader. Matter of fact, all 4 models profited fully. The 1 hour all or nothing, 1.5 hour all or nothing trader, 2 hour all or nothing trader, and then the 2 hour move stop to break even at 1 hour also benefited fully. Thanks for being here, guys. 1 trade today. It was a messy, sloppy morning, but the patience paid off when the structure finally showed up, and we were able to get a nice 2 hour win. I think I'm probably done for the day. It's 1:53. But who knows? We might get a second trade here. Thanks for being here. Thank you for clicking the like button and for saying hi in the comments. I really do appreciate you. Take care now. Have a great night.